Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killerrodan. And today I'm going to be doing a short video from my original account and whatnot. And I just feel like I'm keep losing faith in humanity day by day and whatnot because what I'm about to say has to be one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard. And I mean, okay, I can say that. I can say that with a lot of things, but holy shit, this was stupid. But it's in regards of Dragon Ball. I mean, apparently it's downgrading women, even though there's already strong women in this anime, like Bulma, for example. Yeah, that one with the greenish, bluish kind of a hair, kind of a thing. I like Bulma. She's cool. She's she's probably one of the few earliest characters in this show and manga that have been around for the longest time compared to other anime characters from the same thing, same series. It originally started as a manga, but of course, obviously, the TV show has been around since the early 1980s. So yes, you can say that this show has been around for more than 30 years. So yeah, this show's more than 30 years old. And what the hell? What the actual hell? Do I have to say what's wrong here, folks? And it's a show where you see men beating the shit out of each other, of course. The reason for this would vary depending on what season you're talking about, of course. And it's been divided in sagas, obviously. So it's not just all just one enemy for the entire series. No, there's been multiple villains, usually male, yes. But that doesn't mean they're going on some sort of male stereotype and whatnot, which of course in itself is pretty damn ridiculous and whatnot. And I mean, it just clearly shows that the individual who made that post clearly does not know the homework, like, at all. Like I said, it started off as a manga, then just grew from there. And those now video games, movies, live action stuff, I guess you can say. Yeah, toys, you name, t-shirts, you name it. And, but yeah, that's just trying to say that this, Dragon Ball is apparently it's desperately trying to bring down women. That's a lot of shit. When was this a thing? When? And like I said, there's been strong female characters. Bulma is one of them. I can say, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's another one I can say. She's pretty cool. And oh yeah, and there's also Android 18. She's cool. She's really feisty. She definitely has a cool personality. She's definitely one of my favorite female characters from the series. She's pretty badass in her own way. She's cool. And she has her own backstory, of course. I'm not going to explain every backstory here because this video is going to go way longer than it should be. But point being, again, like I just said a moment ago, this individual definitely does not know her shit, like, at all. And I like Bulma. She's definitely one of the earliest female characters from the series. And yes, there's the other one I just mentioned, Chi-Chi. So yeah, she's pretty cool, very determined in her own right, and that's great. She wants to have discipline, these kinds of traits, of course. There's this character as well who plays an important role in showing stories, along with this one too. So what are you talking about? I mean, what are you talking about exactly? Or in this character as well. So yeah, I've seen quite a bit of this anime, and let's not forget. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, think about that. So I literally just brought up 7 female characters and there's more of them, of course. There's definitely plenty more. But I can use this as an example because they all have their own motives. They all have their own drive to do what they do. And you can say, some characters might be morally corrupt or not. At the end of the day, the gender doesn't matter because you could be good or bad either way. If you expect one gender to be more accountable for stuff over the other, that in itself could be a sign of corruption. Because no one gender is better than the other, like, at all. And it shouldn't be like that either when you think about it. But yeah, that's not the whole point of this entire series either. It was not, the whole point was not to be heavily focused on the character's gender. You missed the point entirely. Yes, you're gonna have a strong character, of course. Yeah, if you want a strong female character, sure. I'm not saying not to. But in the grand scheme of things, there should be more to this than to the story than just that. Then what? What's in between the legs when you think about it? But if you want to teach a moral lesson, fine. But not every story out there needs that. When you think about it. And here's another one I took a liking to. Yeah, she was pretty cool in her own way. You know, when it comes to her personality and whatnot. And that's another thing that a lot of these people don't seem to understand. Is how these characters are written. Of course, I'm strictly going by the Japanese version of this anime, not the American one. Because the American version is just a bastard version, if you ask me. So no, I don't like the American edited version very much, really. But yeah, oh yeah, she's also pretty cool in her own way. So yeah. Anywho, but yeah, of course the dialogue is going to change. The certain character arcs would change if you watch the American dub version. And most likely, the individual that made the dumbass pose, most likely is just familiar with the American version. The American dub version of this anime appeared much, much, much more than a decade later in America. So of course, you know, the whole bit of loss in translation will be a definite part of this entire thing. So they're not getting the accurate version anyway. I'm not justifying what they said. They're still wrong, no matter what. I'm just saying. And, oh yeah, there's also this one as well. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Yeah. See, the thing is that I've brought up quite a few female characters. They're all individually cool, interesting in their own way. Whether they're good characters or bad characters, in the sense of heroines or villains. Yes, women can be villains, and yes, women can be heroines. And it depends on their moderation. It depends on how they're written and whatnot. And making them good or bad shouldn't depend on their gender, like at all. Because in real life, people can be bad or good regardless of what gender they would identify as. Regardless. Just like sexual orientation. You can be good or bad if you're gay. You can be good or bad if you're straight. You can be good or bad if you're whatever else. If you can be good or bad if you're trans. You can be good or bad, pansexual, bisexual, or whatever else is sexual you can think of. You can be good or bad regardless. It just depends how you are as a person. And that's how these characters should be treated. It just depends how they're done. It doesn't matter what their gender is. Doesn't matter what their sexual orientation is. None of that, all that is redundant when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. And that's going to be the primary focus anyway when you think about it. At the end of the day, I just want to see a good story, a good plot. And don't get me wrong, yes, there are sexist men out there. Unfortunately, yes, sexism towards women still exists, unfortunately. That is true. But that doesn't mean the individual has a point, because she don't. It's just some dumbass making some dumbass post on the internet. Of course, some dumbass followers would just kiss her ass. Because they're stupid. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, folks. Alright, let's just wrap things up because I just want to keep this short because there's a bunch of other shit I want to do. But anyway, yeah, I'll post a link down below for Air Force YouTube account if anyone's interested in seeing some video game related stuff, of course. And also, I'm still making my movie reviews and whatnot. So for anyone that's still subscribed to this channel, and if you're wondering what am I doing with my movie reviews, I'm still making them. I'm just posting them on my second channel. So be sure to check that out, you know, when you have the chance, of course. Alright, whatever, guys. Fucking whatever. This is so fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later. I need a cold beer. I really do. Fucking hell.